they haven't been able to find your brother. The people up in those hills got their own breed of justice, and it does not include us.
How did filming on location in Braddock kind of enhance?
Oh, absolutely. You know, being in the real place, feeling the kind of rawness of it, you know, having the locals, being, you know, in the background of being the real people, getting to hang out with them, going to the real steel furnaces, you know, learning the accent and everything from the locals. It all makes such a huge difference.
The setting is a character itself in the movie. You know, it's kind of about places like this. Sometimes in movies, they'll just build a fake house and you think, you know, in the middle of the scene, I'm gonna just go over and get a drink of water and turn the faucet on, and it's just like sawdust comes out, and it's not, and they go like, that faucet doesn't work.
And directing these three gentlemen?
Simply put, it's a dream. These are actors that I've long admired, even when I was living in small-town America, and then you don't even think about becoming a filmmaker because you don't grow up in small-town America and say, wow, I want to be a film director.
What was the experience like with Mr. Bale and Mr. Affleck?
I suppose it's an actor's dream to get into the ring with those guys. I think Christian's one of the finest actors who ever lived. And Casey, I liken him to working with a wild animal where you don't know whether, you know, you can pet him or he's going to bite you, or he's, you know, he's completely unpredictable.
Yeah. I'd really fought with Scott fought together with Scott to have Casey play Rodney. You know, there were lots of suggestions for they're very good actors, but Scott and I just really felt like, we thought Casey was so talented. And then with Woody, you know, it's great. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in the world, and he's one of the most terrifying bastards you'll ever come across, you know, in this film. You got a problem with me?
I got a problem with everybody.
Outside looking in, seemed like a very zen person, opposite of this scary gentleman. Is there a decompression, something that needs to happen afterwards or before?
Well, before, I try to do, I do yoga before. I try to get as relaxed as possible. Then afterward, you know, shake it off pretty quickly.
Yeah.
This might have been tougher to shake off than others, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, why the hell you want it fired?
I just need the money.
You're gonna be a good boy and take a dive. We're gonna have to teach you a lesson.
I don't like to fight. I hate seeing fights. I don't like violence. I don't really like violence in movies, like realistic violence. Yet, on the other hand, I feel like if there's going to be violence in the movie, it ought to be, morally, it should be realistic. It should be upsetting.
This was not a joke around set, really. It's actually a very quiet set, you know, and it really left an incredible space. I think that's one of Scott's great gifts, you know. He gives you this playground that is completely safe, and it's all about the work.
Hey, Dad. I love you.
This movie's so intense that I'm just wondering, like, I had to go home and kind of decompress. What movie of yours would you say would be a good decompressor?
You can take your pick of any of the bad ones because they'll put you to sleep, they'll relax you, you feel good about yourself and everything that you do in your life and be happy you're not in them.
Well, I mean, look, I've got another film coming out this year, American Hustle, and so hopefully they'll go from that with this one and then go look at that one.
Maybe the Grand Freebirds or something, or maybe Catching Fire. Be a nice little
palate cleanser from out of the furnace.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of various things I could promote while answering the question.
Yahoo!